Good morning. It's 8:15, right before I'm about to leave for my private tour at the California Wolf Center. Here I am staring at my own little wolf. So unfortunately, today, at least this morning right now, it is cloudy. I put you down because it just makes talking so much more relaxed. I actually wonder if I could have booked the tour later on in the day because even though it's at 10 o'clock, I still have to wake up relatively early because it takes an hour to drive there. So I have to leave by 8:30. They want me there by 9:45. And I needed to shower, blow dry my hair. I originally was going to walk Riley, but I was like, I don't really want to walk her and then feel like I'm very rushed to go out the door because I'm going to pack my hiking shoes because originally I did want to hike after this, but I don't know. I think if it's still cloudy, I might not be in the mood. I'm that easily swayed by the weather, which does suck, but I just think it's so much more enhanced for me to hike when it's nice and sunny and clear out instead of just cloudy. So I think it might clear out later on in the day, hopefully. And I do really hope that I get to see the wolf puppies as well as having the tour last like closer to 2 hours. That would be better. It would feel like I got my money's worth. But I actually slept early last night. I slept around, like, I was in bed by 11:30, I guess, which might not be super early, but it felt early to me because I've been sleeping around like 12 to 1 lately. But I was just not in a very good mood, I guess. Like, I've had some things on my mind that were bothering me a bit and kind of like upsetting me. I should get ready and head out. Hi. I am here quite early. I got here at around 9:22 and I'm supposed to arrive by 9:45, so I did not expect to get here this fast. Obviously, going in this direction, I went from like the city area east out into the mountains, so there's no traffic whatsoever. But I may have also driven a little fast, unintentionally. There are just times I just felt like I was driving too fast, and I was like, what the heck? But it's kind of hard not to at times. If you don't have a car in front of you, it's just hard not to naturally, gradually speed up. But yeah, so I am here at some sort of gate post area. There's a sign that says, wait here for escort. So I am waiting for my escort. I predict I will have to wait here for like 15 more minutes, which is whatever, because, definitely here too early. But I'm quite excited. I really am curious about what I'm about to see and experience. There's a lot of people driving in and out. It kind of surprises me because I kind of figured this area to be like really remote. I'm not really sure if they have multiple tours going on at the same time, but I asked for a private tour. One person, just myself. So I really don't expect them to break that. I specifically emailed to ask if it's possible to have a private tour with one person. So I would imagine if I'm paying for a private tour, they're not going to be a dick and put me with someone else. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. But I do think I plan on hiking after this. I'm so agitated because there's this nature pass. I bought a 1-year pass last year, and it's a parking pass that is generally good for like the Sunrise Highway area, which is very close by to here. And I wanted to go hike in that area afterwards, but I forgot my pass, and I'm stupid, and I came here on half a tank of gas. So I mean, I have 3 bars, 3 ticks of gas left right now, but I'm a little concerned if I have to like drive extra. So I think I'll probably just hike at Lake Cuyamaca, which is on the way back, and just hike that, because I think that since it's a weekday, there's most likely people at the parking lot that will allow credit cards to pay, which is really annoying, right? But I don't carry cash on me, so that's the only thing I can do. And if they're not there, then I will have to find some other random place to hike that does not require any sort of parking pass situation.
So this is the Mexican growth. This is the smaller.
Very poofy, yeah.
Of the species.
And you're saying that their hair should be less than, yeah, because it's like near summertime now, so they're technically quite skinny right now.
Exactly. Yeah, they've shed. You can see they haven't quite shed all of that fur. You can see some clumps that.
Yeah, and their legs are always that thin, right?
Yes. They are a very thin animal.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be because they're an endurance hunter. So they hunt by chasing their prey down, by exhausting their prey.
Right.
If they were really stocky and heavy, like a bear, they wouldn't have the endurance.
Right.
It's the same with the wolf.
That's a good point.
So
you're saying the female is definitely more shy, right?
Yeah, she tends to be. He's very calm. Nothing really seems to get to him. The only thing that bothers him is when we used to separate him during breeding season.
How come?
So, you might say if there's less than 400 of these wolves left in the world,
like, why stop the breeding?
Why not breed? If you got a male and a female, let's get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why do you think we wouldn't breed these two?
Well, perhaps you don't want their specific genetics.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is actually representation. So with every litter born, we want to be selective about how many of those wolves we breed. She's kind of got that black mark.
Oh, yeah. It's just one paw, one leg. Just the left one?
She does have them on both. You just kind of have to have her almost facey to really see it. And he doesn't have them.
Good afternoon. I finished my tour, and now I am on my hike. So unfortunately, it is not sunny today. It is quite cloudy, and to be honest, I'm a little chilly because I get cold super easily, and I'm wearing a tank top. I am wearing active wear pants, so at least my bottom part is not cold, but it will be chilly. I do have a jacket in my backpack that I will probably put on after I am done recording this. But I will, I'll probably talk about the tour once I'm home and not walking on a trail. But, these places charged me $10 to park, which is quite a lot in my opinion, especially because I don't see myself being here for, I don't know actually. This entire loop for the trail that I'm on is 3 miles, so it could take at least 2 hours, but I'm not really sure how far I will feel like going. And I do think this is probably the first time that I have hiked solo. No, it's not. I have been solo to Anza Borrego State Park or whatever when I went hiking in the desert that one day. That was kind of miserable because the trail wasn't marked well and I was scaling rocks and I was kind of scared about that. So that day I did not bring her because she was not allowed, and I think I would have been very bad and uninformed, and if they didn't not allow dogs, I would have brought her, and it would have been a huge mistake because desert is not a good place for dogs. There were bad spiky stuff all over the floor. It was like an awful trail to bring her on, so I was very glad I didn't take her that day. But today I'm going on a trail that supposedly should have a lot of open fields and meadows. I don't know if it has too much elevation, so I love my fields. I love meadows, so I really hope to see a good amount of that today. But unfortunately, it will not be elevated or enhanced by the sun. So it will be a cloudy hike today, but gotta get that exercise in. At the same time though, gotta have that piece of nature and everything. So look forward to it. I'm not sure if you can hear me over the wind, but I think I'm on my last stretch for like a mile, and it's been really nice and cool, breezy. There's like a tiny bit of drizzle going on right now, more than before. And god damn it. Intersection, where do I go? Okay, this way is where I go. So earlier I was in more of an enclosed space and there were so many bugs. That's like one aspect of hiking I don't ever think about, how many bugs there might be flying around your face. And it felt like I had something crawling on my head the whole time, so admittedly I was not very thrilled during that period, but now I'm in a more open area of this trail and I have not had bugs fucking with my face. There's a little bit right now, but not as much as earlier. I really hope it stays like this for a while, but it's so pretty. All this open space. And you can see out so far. All this quiet nature to myself. Okay, I am finally back in my car. That hike was, I'd say, for the most part, pretty good. I mean, it was a gloomy day, but it was pretty nice actually having that slight drizzle, because feeling that random cold wetness on my skin actually felt pretty nice, and it had a very nice breeze throughout the entire time. So, pretty nice. I have weird thoughts whenever I hike by myself. So I do scare myself a lot. Like sometimes I would randomly turn around and be like, is there someone behind me? Or I can creep myself out a little bit. Plus I came across a snake. Within a mile into the trail, I saw a snake on the side, and it was kind of funny because I was just walking by, and then you kind of just like, you glance at your surroundings. You don't really register what you see, but I glanced at it and then I kept going, and then I realized what I saw, and then I just like yelped a little bit, because I'm that type of person that if you surprise me, I will just yell. So like if there's people in the office and I open the door to the bathroom and there's somebody right there, I just like, I jump. And then I make a little exclamation. So that's kind of like what happened. Saw a snake. This was the first snake I've seen in California. I'm almost positive, because I saw all these things about rattlesnakes, right, since moving here, but I never saw a snake. So this was the first one, and it just like slithered away. No big deal. I don't want anything to do with the snake either. But I have a dinner that I'm going to tonight. So my ex is here he landed on Wednesday and today is Friday. So he's here until Sunday, I believe. So he asked to go have dinner at a Korean fried chicken place. The Korean fried chicken place, because I only know of one here. So that's the only one that I thought of, and I told him about it, so he wants to try it out. So I'm not sure what time yet he wants to meet. I should probably ask him, because I like knowing a time. I'm not too fond of spontaneity, but I could always just I will definitely have to shower again, which sucks because it means I'm gonna have to blow dry my hair again twice in one day. Once in a while, I think it should be all right, but it does suck because I'm definitely not gonna be in the mood to walk Raleigh when I get home. My legs are so shot. I think my personal training from Wednesday fucked up my quads quite a bit, because the whole time hiking they were sore, and now my feet are definitely sore, my ankle, my entire foot, everything. So definitely don't want to do anything when I get home. I think I want to watch Donnie Darko when I get home and just chill on the couch with Riley. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right, I have like, I'd say I have 45 minutes to an hour drive back, so I better get going. Okay, just about to leave for Korean fried chicken with X. Honestly, it feels so weird to say that because sometimes I feel like when you say X, it sounds negative. Maybe. Or maybe I'm wrong. Milo's already whining in the cat room. Why? Anyways, at first, I love these booties because I feel like if I wore my other Valentino heels, they just look a little too fancy. So I wasn't really sure if this white, gray, brown combination really works, but I think it's okay. Like, honestly, gray and brown can go together decently. I guess if I wore my gray or black booties on the bottom, it would be more fitting, but I want to wear these. These look so much better. All right, I have to pick him up because he is an out-of-towner who probably has his coworkers using their car if they rented one, so I have to go pick up his sorry ass. Like I've had a busy day or something because I was out for my private tour at the Wolf Center and then I went hiking. Then I came back and I was so exhausted I was basically just sleeping on the couch the entire afternoon. So I feel like I haven't really been doing much with Riley. Today has been a very independent day for the both of us. And I just got back from dinner with my ex. That was pretty nice because haven't seen him in over a year. So just talked as normal. There was nothing unusual about it. It was pretty comfortable. And we ate Korean fried chicken and then we just went to get bubble tea. And then I dropped him off at his Airbnb apartment. For some reason, I had like no appetite for the Korean fried chicken tonight. I actually don't even know if it's something I'm that into anymore because today I actually got zero enjoyment from eating it and I have like 4 left over that I brought home that I don't think I'm gonna eat because it's not good for you. And if I'm not gonna enjoy it, why should I take in those calories, right? So, maybe really is just something I'm not that into anymore because I literally had no interest in eating it today, which is feels kind of strange. I might just be over it. Or it's just like a lot of sauce, I think. Wow, she's already laying down. Silly girl. Okay, I don't know what I want to do. Let me think. I guess if I feel like gaming, I'll play a little Path. Haven't been much lately though. And I do think I will watch Donnie Darko. I do still have to exercise though because switching hands. I kind of realized today, or just in general, I think I have very strict standards, I guess, because I've always really, really liked models ever since I was in high school. So I think because I admire their bodies so much and their abs are amazing, right? I don't feel confident or comfortable wearing a crop top unless my abs are amazing like theirs, and it's definitely not there yet. So today when I was figuring out what I wanted to wear for dinner, I had my crop top and I tried it on, but I was like, man, my stomach is sticking out more than I would like, so I just didn't want to wear it because I just think I'm the type of person that I'm not gonna wear a crop top unless I'm very proud of my abs, and I'm not right now. So this is a silly discussion to have, but I need to work harder. I mean, TI isn't exactly the ideal time frame because 2 months I think is way too short for me to get abs like that. Well, who knows? I'm not really sure because I don't know if I have ever stuck to it where I exercised pretty well every day for 2 months, but I guess like if I really did work hard, I think I'm nearly there. I just have maybe a small layer of stomach fat that forces it to protrude more than I like. And people might be thinking I'm ridiculous for saying this stuff because I am very thin. Yes, I know. But I really like that flat ab look, and I most definitely do not have it at that level. So that is what I'm striving for, okay? That is what I'm comparing myself to. But I'm really looking forward to just chilling today and maybe this entire weekend because things have been very stressful for me lately. And I wish it wasn't so.